Alright, hello guys, it is Joshua, aka Future Filmmaker 3940 Reviews here once again, coming with you guys for another live watch along. Today, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, we're gonna be wrapping up the Avengers quadrilogy today and tomorrow with the first two Avengers movies. This one celebrates its anniversary Monday, and Age of Ultron celebrates its anniversary today. So yeah, as you can see, we are doing a live I am doing a live commentary. I'm going solo for the Avengers, the first of the Avengers quadrilogy and the sixth movie overall in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The movie that brought a group of superheroes together and a risk that a lot of people didn't think would pay off, but it actually did. So, no long intros. So, just gonna say, if you like what you see here, you can come down here and join the chat as we watch along. And if you have the DVD, Blu-ray, digital, or if you have Disney Plus, you can watch along with me. This is 2 hours and 23 minutes of epitastic awesomeness. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. No countdowns. Let's just get straight into it. Crawling up here is the Marvel logo. And now here is, you see the Tesseract, and we transition from that into the Paramount logo, which uses the 100 years logo. And there's the Tesseract. And you see who it is talking. You get the Tesseract, and there it is. And here we go. Shield. There's Shield. We see plain soldiers. Here's the whole setup of what this amazing masterpiece of the last decade, one of the biggest ambitious films of the last decade, is set out to be. And there's Gregg. Feel free to ask some questions. Sexy Maria Hill and Samuel L. Jackson. You're in the elevator, and here we are at Shield Industries. They're talking about the Tesseract and whatnot. Feel free to leave some comments, guys. Now, initially, I was supposed to do this one tomorrow and do Age of Ultron on Monday because I was doing Ant-Man and the Wasp with John Avenger 7195 over at his channel, but due to technical difficulties, he has rescheduled that one to Monday. Stellan Skarsgaard. these guys are talking about what they need to do. Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye. Here he's brainwashed. So, he isn't technically brainwashed yet. But here you do get a sense of what we're getting ourselves into. Danger, Maria Hill. Energy blast opens up, and here you have what is basically the big boom explosion. Loki. I mean, they're all just like going right to him, and Tom Hiddleston giving the villain smile. And there he is using the Tesseract, and Loki. He is a big threat here. Attacking anyone who gets in his way. Jeremy Renner and him, they're both. Hawkeye, and he's now using Hawkeye to basically controlling him. Loki is using people under his mind, and Nick Fury is talking to him. Stellan Skarsgard, Eric Selvig here. It's too bad he wasn't in Avengers Infinity War Endgame, but those movies were already crowded enough with characters, so what could you really do? Using the Tesseract to come in at anyone who stands in his way. Mm-hmm. And they steal the Tesseracts because they're all those guys that you just seen. They are under his control. Maria Hill, and she goes to see basically firing at him. By the way, guys, I am going to be gushing a lot about this movie and a lot about Maria Hill and Scarlett Johansson because without them and without Gwyneth Paltrow and without Haley Atwell, you wouldn't have the women of the MCU. So the cards flipped over. And also, I will be taking personal questions because this is also a live Q&A as well. So yeah, I will be taking personal questions. Any questions you have, whether it's about the channel or me or movies or music or TV, anything, you can just throw it at me because this is a Q&A and watch along after all. 9 minutes in and Loki's already causing some destruction. Maria Hill is driving along. Satellites are Nick Fury shooting at Loki and Hawkeye Salvik. And Joss Whedon, he knows what he's doing as far as the action. He's setting up the little bits and pieces there. Maria Hill's okay, of course. Robin Scherbatsky from How I Met Your Mother. Don't judge me. I like that show. Who do you want to call? Tyler Card. Yes. Avengers. Now we have our first scene with the lovely Scarlett Johansson, two-time Academy Award nominated actress for Jojo Rabbit and Marriage Story. Here they're interrogating her. Here they are asking her questions, and they're doing everything to get her to talk, but Natasha ain't speaking. If I don't have the now, They're all making they're making a call. You can tell these guys are just doing everything they can to get information out as she is trying to find a way to untie herself. And here she's talking to Clark, Gregg, telling, she's basically telling them that they need to get. Woo! And here she is, just fighting each other, and while she's stuck in the chair. And here she is breaking out the chair. Here she is fighting. And there's your badass introduction to Natasha Romanoff, Clint Barton, and Natasha. And plus, Scarlett Johansson, she's great casting as Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow. I don't think they could have went anyone better because initially she was going to be played by Emily Blunt, but she was doing another movie at the time, and she was also contracted for another movie, but she didn't get it. But yeah, no one's watching me right now because apparently they think y'all must think I'm boring or something. But y'all weren't like this when Google Hangouts was still around, and I was basically doing these back to back to back with the X Men movies, X Men X2, X Men 3: The Last Stand, which I will be redoing this month. The audio commentary on that. Here you have Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner the Hulk, which I think he's an underrated Hulk. A lot of people just don't like him as the Hulk, especially when you get into Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. But I think Mark Ruffalo, he's a great choice as Bruce Banner the Hulk, and plus he's a good replacement for Edward Norton because it would have been Edward Norton, but there were differences between him and Marvel when they were making the Incredible Hulk, from what I heard. And so they fired him. Scarlett Johansson and Mark Ruffalo's first scene together. The pieces are just coming together. Yeah, well, 18 minutes in, and the movie. This is a very fast-paced movie. All four of these Avengers movies are fast-paced. Even Endgame, which I said was really slow when I initially reviewed it, but it isn't. And she's telling the Bruce about the Tesseracts. Nice little setup here. and she's starting to shoot him.
In the bathroom.
Here, Nick Fury is talking to the other members of S.H.I.E.L.D.
In a firefight, you can feel it over, but control. Say that this.
Cap. Here he is, basically punching a punch bag. And he's having flashbacks to Captain America: The First Avenger. Him wanting to get his last dance with Peggy, which that doesn't come into play until we get to that fourth one. Which, if you want to see my commentary on that, that is on my channel. I will also put card down here for cards here for Avengers: Infinity War and in-game commentaries, as well as recent reviews I put out for Stargirl and Bloodshot. Which, thank you all who has watched that review of Stargirl. That is almost at 100 views, and who knows how many views that is going to get. And under just now 20 hours. So thank you. 10 likes, 4 dislikes, and I really do appreciate y'all watching. Nick Fury telling him about the Tesseracts. Wait till tomorrow. I'm going to be praising Elizabeth Olsen like crazy in Age of Ultron's commentary because, yep, it's inevitable. Here is Iron Man underwater. Robert Downey Jr. Hey Josh, my cheese bro. What's going on? How are you? Iron Man underwater. And he's flying around into his city. He's going to Stark Industries. And he's talking to Pepper, Gwyneth Paltrow. Which I like. Anytime you get a flying scene with Iron Man, it's always fun to do. And there's Stark Industries. there he is, changing out into his usual, normal, everyday guy clothing. Robert Downey Jr. Great role as Iron Man. You're not gonna find anyone better to, who could play this. If he didn't work, if the Iron Man solo movie from 2008 didn't work, we wouldn't even made it this far. We wouldn't even made it as far as we did to Avengers Endgame, and that says a lot. The banter between these two guys is also very nice. Well, my cheese bro, if you have any questions, movies, my channel, or anything you want to talk about, anything you want would like answers to, you can leave your questions in this chat as we go along. So, yeah, Carlson. And he's telling Tony about the Tesseract situation. As usual, you get the spy agent the interrupting the time between Tony and Pepper. Which again, say what you want about Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3, but you gotta admit, they are the most consistent thing about that trilogy. Even if you don't wanna acknowledge Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, if you think they're the worst movies in the world, which they are not. Back with Shield again. Well, Clark Gregg and Chris Evans. And you can tell that Steve, he has one of the best character arcs in the entire Infinity Saga era of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Mm-hmm. This guy. here that we are with another kind of cool action scene. And they're working on the Tesseract for Loki. And you see Loki is in space. And he's talking to these guys who wants him to get the Tesseract. And the special effects here are really nice. I'm sorry about the little Instagram notifications. I hope you don't mind it. They want him to get the Tesseract. And if he does not get the Tesseract, I guess there's some kind of thing that's going to happen to him. And now we're back in real time. Now here we are at the Shield Initiative, which this look of the Shield Initiative is really cool. And there's Natasha wearing black leather, which I will admit she looks good in leather. It's Scarlett Johansson. She looks good in anything, even if it's a bad movie. Let's just admit that right now. It is taking a while for Thor to show up, but again, it's character setups, character build ups, character development. So to make it all pay off. The music here by Alan Silvestri is really great. Love the music by Alan Silvestri, and this movie, Bruce Banner. Well, as we're watching this, I might as well finish editing my Visible Man review here. That I have them right here on this phone here. So yeah, that won't be uploaded until after the commentary. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Chris Evans. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Okay, okay, okay. Better get back there before it ends up cutting off. I'm still here, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Just have to answer my notifications. I'll get to the YouTube notifications after. But again, might as well edit my Invisible Man review as I'm watching this movie to make this more interesting. That's not the movie in the background. That's basically my Invisible Man review, which I'm still editing. And usually I don't let anyone see me edit Hawkeye. It's on Skarsgård. Hawkeye. And you see all these guys, they are to they're trying to stop Loki. Oh, one person is watching. Hello. Yeah, the Invisible Man review. I am taking my time to make sure it's edited correctly because I want to make sure I give a pretty professional enough review. And now here at the nighttime at a ceremony, this is where shows up, and we get that Trinity little shot of all of the three heroes. The classic Steve Rogers suit from the comics. Hawkeye. If you're wondering what I'm doing with this old phone, which is my HTC Desire, like I said, I am editing out. I am editing my review of Invisible Man. That review will be up soon. And you see Loki is basically attacking anyone that comes in his way. And they're all running away from Loki to see what's going on. Endgame is my favorite Avengers movie. Caleb Boggess. Hey, we got Caleb here, who's one of my usual people who watches all my videos. And get very nice to hear that Endgame is his favorite Avengers movie. We'll get to my favorite Avengers movie tomorrow, which you all know what it is, Age of Ultron. But Endgame is my third favorite. Infinity War is number 4. And this is number 2. Tom Hiddleston talking to all of the people, bowing down to him. For action scene coming up. Here you see Captain America and Loki basically fighting each other. And they're trying to take him down, and then Black Widow. The way that whole fight is choreographed is very nice. It's very well done. Iron Man. It does take them a while to basically put aside their differences. The weird store. And they got him. We have a Hulk. we haven't gotten there just yet, but yes, they do have a Hulk, and Loki has an army. And you see Thunder, and there he is. Chris Hemsworth is Thor. He just came, snatched his brother. Iron Man deciding to go right after them. Natasha is telling Steve not, and Steve's just going right after with them, jumping off the plane. And you get that awesome first Trinity shot of our the three guys, Iron Man, Wonder Woman, and no, wait a minute, what the hell am I talking about? That's DC. Iron Man, Cap, and of course Captain America, and they are all here talking. I'm still here. And Caleb, thank you for watching. It's not over. I just had to answer a little something, something. This whole conflict and rivalry between Thor and Loki is one of the best things, sibling rivalries to come out of this MCU. No. No, it's not too late to get a Black Widow movie. It's not too late for a Black Widow movie. Honestly, I don't really think it's necessary, but I am excited for it, and the trailers look good. And this is ScarJo's last appearance as Black Widow. And here we are. We have this fight between Iron Man, Tony, and Captain America. And Loki is escaping with, and he's making them fight each other. Just some fun action here. But if you're asking me, Caleb, no. A Black Widow movie, it was bound to happen at some point. And if you're gonna start off the phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, then this is a good way to start out. Giving Scarlett Johansson one last hurrah. Well, so that's one good question so far. Anything movie related or personal questions? Just no political questions, because you know how I am about my political questions. Possibilities with No Time to Die basically gonna push back to 2021. I hope not. Let it come out this year because the movie's finished. Let it come out in November. The same with Godzilla vs. Kong, and we haven't even gotten anything on that movie yet. What's taking so long, Warner Bros. And Legendary? Are you that scared to release anything because you're afraid that the movie will bomb or something? Just release a damn trailer or something. Godzilla vs. Kong. Every Godzilla fan is anticipating it. I'm waiting. Who cares? If you didn't like King of the Monsters, that's fine out there to people, but I did. Just came up with an idea for a possible 22nd birthday live watch along Q&A. Here's Cap and Steve going at it, and there it is, the Trinity shot of these awesome guys. They're flying around in the SHIELD initiative. They got him. They got Loki. Now, some people will probably ask me, which do I prefer, the Avengers or Justice League? If you ask me, I do like. I guess I'm gonna have to go with Justice League because I am a DC fanatic. I am a defender. Yeah, it's got problems. It is a Frankenstein's monster of a movie, and I hope that the doggone Snyder Cut gets released because I am sick to death of hearing about the Snyder Cut. Everyone has moved on from it. I don't know why so many of you people who didn't get the Justice League movie you wanted, you can't deal with it and you can't look past it. Anyways, you have a conversation with Loki and Nick Fury. Wonder Woman 84, I'm looking forward to. Same here. It comes out August 14th, a few days after my 22nd birthday. It would have been June, but this darn, you know, I can't really say his name out loud. This interrogation scene is really nice with Thor. I mean, Thor's brother and Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury, which I think Joss Whedon, he did a really great job at writing this entire movie. It's nice, slow build up to the big bad climax. 52 minutes. 52 minutes. Maria Hill. Honestly, if you ask me, Maria Hill doesn't get the respect and recognition she deserves in this Marvel Cinematic Universe. And neither does Nebula, Karen Gillan. Well, at least until Avengers Endgame. And now with her playing a big part is Endgame is to us knowing more about her in Guardians 2 and in Avengers Endgame. Hopefully in Guardians 3 they will give her more to do. Here you have Thor, Captain America, and Hulk and Black Widow having a conversation about Loki and the Tesseract. This conversation full of just amazing lines of dialogue. And there's Tony, called Gregg. But yeah, Wonder Woman 1984, I'm excited for. I will be doing a live audio commentary on June the 2nd for that film's anniversary. Sexy Maria Hill. Tony always got to make everything about him. But you relate to him. He's a billionaire. And he's a likable character. If Tony was an asshole, then I don't think anyone will like. But yeah. Just also, I will be doing a commentary for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 in August. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 will be on May 15th. And I'm going to get some people there. I'm still here. Pay no attention to my dog bark. To the dog bark. Oh, quiet. Steve. Alright, guess it's safe to fully talk now, whatever that was. Here they are, Mark. If you're watching, Caleb, I hope you're still there. Sorry about that. We had a little inconvenience there. Don't you just love when people interrupt your day? Anyways, you have Bruce and Tony talking, and he's telling Tony everything he needs to know about the Tesseract, and Cap here is opening the door, and this is where Hawkeye show up, and Hawkeye and Black Widow have that frame versus frame fight. Alright, back here. Stellan Skarsgård. Alright, his safe talk once again now. Now the point. By Gregg. Thor talking about this whole situation. Justice League was pretty good, and I was expecting them to play Born to Be Wild when we first saw Steppenwolf. I was kind of expecting something like that to happen too, but we didn't get that. And Justice League, like I said, I think Justice League is a decent movie. It's not the worst comic book movie of the last 10 years. Are you kidding me? You could say it's kind of like guilty pleasure. I got problems with it, but I do enjoy Justice League for what it is. Is it a mess? Yes. Had, should they just waited until Snyder was able to recover? Yeah. But then, if you would have done that and released it with Avengers Infinity War, you'd be setting yourself up for failure. I don't care how. I don't care what Veritas Find anyone says, even though I wish he was here in the chat because I know he loves this movie. This whole conversation with Nick Fury and Thor and Coulson is really awesome. I do feel like that it is a very subtle point into the film. 1 hour and 3 minutes. Black Widow in that gorgeous outfit. I can't wait to see the white outfit that she wears in Black Widow. That looks really cool. And Scarlett Johansson's trying to talk to him, and Scarlett Johansson, she's really great as this character in all the MCU of movies that she's been in as Black Widow. She's amazing. 2 people watching. All right. All right. Preston Fullerton says, "Hey Josh." Well, hello there, Preston. How are you? Hope you hope you enjoy the commentary. This isn't the first time I've done commentary like this. I've done commentaries in the past with my friends on their channels, and also commentaries solo on this channel, like Spider-Man 1002, Daredevil, the theatrical cut, Suicide Squad, theatrical cut, the first 3 X-Men movies, Days of Future Past, Mad Max Fury Road, First Class. Just, yeah. So, if you are a newcomer, by watching this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you like what you see, you can hit the notification bell for more videos. Because if to all you guys out there who are subscribed to the channel, if you may be subscribed, but if you don't get a notification, but sometimes you don't really get a notification. And here, Loki is just hell bent on getting out of there. He's so deliciously evil, and you can tell he likes enjoying being evil. And here we go. This is when she and Hawkeye are about to throw down, but he was brainwashed. Here you have Nick Fury and Tony. They're talking. Searching. Captain America. And they're all talking to him. And they're all giving him the angry looks. I know that feeling. Every time the characters give another character angry looks, you basically know what it is. And now we're 8 minutes in. We'll see how long the Age of Ultron commentary is going to go. But all these commentaries they have successfully done really well. But the ones that are the most popular are the X-Men ones. X-Men 1, X2, and when I did those commentaries for the Lord of the Rings trilogy with my friends on Parker Smichael's old channel. He doesn't really do YouTube anymore, but I still talk to the guy. And these camera angles and the direction through cinematography is really nice. Upside down angle. Here they are pulling up on the whole shield. Jeremy Renner. Hawkeye. It's go time. It's okay if you're new to this person. And if you're new to the epitasking this, good, sure, yeah. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for more. You see how it is. It's taking them a while to basically get used to each other as a team before they come together, which again is great progression. Some people will say we'll make fun of this movie now and will look down at this movie now because of Winter Soldier and Guardians and the recent two Avengers movies, but Joss Whedon, a lot of people make fun of him now, but I have a lot of respect for Joss Whedon. He gave me a lot in my childhood. He gave us Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Firefly, Serenity, Angel, which is a highly underrated spin-off show, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If you have not watched Angel, it's on Hulu. Go watch it. It's awesome. And Much Ado About Nothing. All he knows what he's doing. No, this isn't a team. And you see Mark Ruffalo just really going down this monologue. They got company. Gamma radiation match. Hawkeye. Boom. It's going down. And they go to see what's going on. Hawkeye just fired a bow and arrow. Maria Hill is telling them what's going on. And they realize that it is Clint's. Part Gregg is going down. It's gonna hawk out. It's gonna hawk out. Not the Matthew. Yeah, that's what I meant. The Joss Whedon version of Serenity, not the Matthew McConaughey crap. Thank you, Caleb. I'm talking about the good Serenity. Here he comes. He's gonna hawk out. Yeah. Hawk. Told you they build up to it. Hulk just running to Natasha. And there he is. And Bruce has hulked out. Hawkeye, Steve just going to see if everyone's okay. And Iron Man they're work. You see, these two are working together just fine. Iron Man and yes, my name is Josh. I guess your name is Josh. That's correct, Preston. That is my name. Don't wear it out. uh, you see it like Will is hiding from Hulk and with a gun in hand. Hulk mad. And he's basically just running and get this slow motion shot coming up of there it is. Ah, it's that! It's it! It's that! Thor and the Hulk basically fighting each other, and Hawkeye and Natasha is going to fight each other. I had a criticism with these two fighting each other, Thor and Hulk and Thor Ragnarok, but I've warmed up to that. One person has called me a hypocrite because I accepted here and not in Thor Ragnarok. But I can assure you, I'm not a hypocrite. Hypocrites are people who just, I'm not even going to get into it. I just want to enjoy this. Enjoy this. Enjoy all this awesomeness here. Yeah. Monier. This is a nice, cool fight between the two guys. Bomb. Hawkeye's bomb. Samuel Jackson here being a badass. Taking all the bad guys down. And there it goes. All this fun action is just playing out. And they're trying. You see one of the Shield members is trying to take Hulk out. The Hulk is not going down or fight. And he's really just breaking down that whole ship. Man down. Man down. You got luckily you got this boom. Iron Man just working together. I think with Matthew McConaughey's Serenity, I think that people are considered crazy for liking that movie, which they're not. No, no, you're not crazy if people are not crazy if they legit like that movie. But to me, I hated Serenity. It was one of the worst movies of 2019, but it was kind of unintentionally hilarious. And you just spoil, and that movie literally spoiled its plot twist, not even before the movie ends. And that plot twist was ridiculous. Hawkeye. Malfunction. They're going down. I love these comments, guys. Keep them coming. I should do this more often. Have questions. I might just do it in my description boxes every time I do a live stream like this. Just have feel free to comment as you watch and comment some questions in the chat. Or if you don't have StreamYard and you want me to answer them through YouTube, I can do that as well too. But this awesome action here. Loki. Uh-oh. And here is where Coulson dies. And Loki's right there. He just put Thor in there. Now here's Hulk and Black Widow. I love this fight choreography between the two. It's always kind of funny seeing them fight. But here is basically Hawkeye, he's mind controlled. Thor is trying to get out of the cell. And Tom Hiddleston is just laughing. He's having fun with this. You can tell he loves playing this character. Even though I feel like he should stay permanently dead. I liked Serenity with Matthew McConaughey. It was a good, serious movie, but the Firefly one, I remember being alright. And here Loki is just his style, Agent Coulson. Pretty brutal way for him to die. And he's sending Thor. Wow. Ejecting Thor out. And out into the world. Natasha and Hawkeye going head to head, hands to hand combat. Oh. Knocked him right out. And you can see that Hulk is, Thor is not having a good time being ejected out into the, and he made it out there before it crashed and landed, and bloop, he died. Thor dies. Now Loki is out to go finish what he started. Nick Fury going right in. You see Cap and Iron Man just working together, and Iron Man is just doing his job and just making sure the entire SEAL initiative is safe. Great CGI and great little set there. Cap right there. We're almost here at the last 30 minutes, which all four of the Avengers movies, they all have some really great final battles, minus that cliffhanger ending in Infinity War that I skipped when I did the Infinity War commentary, and you all know why I skipped that. Caleb, it's okay if you like the Matthew McConaughey Serenity. Yeah, no harm done. If it, different strokes for different folks. And here you feel Nick Fury's pain, where he is lose his one of his closest friends. But he does come back in Agents of Shield, which is coming back for its final season. So I need to review season 6 of that show. But I probably won't. Yeah. Now you can tell that they feel comfortable working together. Now we have Nick Fury and Tony and Steve and Maria Hill all talking. A lot of comments here. Thank you guys. I thought that we weren't really going to have a whole lot of comments, but we do. If we keep Here's Thor trying to find his hammer, and there's Mjolnir. And then Hulk here. Bruce is back to his normal self. What about that SpongeBob in-game trailer? What about it? No one told me about it. That's just a fake trailer made. But I do love SpongeBob. And here we have Natasha and Hawkeye talking. As Hawkeye is trying to figure out, is it back to his normal self again? He is underutilized in his first appearance, but in the second one we do know more about him in terms of his family. And in the fourth one we even care about him a lot more, yeah, because of the situation that they get themselves into at the end of Avengers Infinity War, if you've seen the end of it. I know it's a fake movie trailer, but what are your thoughts on it? I haven't seen that fake trailer. I wasn't even aware, Preston. This conversation between Clint and Sasha is just a prime example of how great of a writer and filmmaker Joss Whedon really is. I'm saying Joss, not Josh. But my name is Josh. Or Joshua. I prefer either one, but mainly Joshua. Tony and Steve are here talking here again, which is anybody notice him wearing the Black Sabbath shirt? I don't listen to Black Sabbath, but I do listen to rock music. Not Nine Inch Nails, Imagine Dragons, Linkin Park, rest in peace, Chester Bennington. And also recently, Starset. Y'all know Starset, My Demons. That song, and yeah, I listen to all different types of music. If you ask me, I have a range. I do listen to hip hop. Speaking of SpongeBob, that sponge on the run looks like it'll be like classic SpongeBob, and we have John Wick as a tumbleweed. I know it looks really great. I love the trailer for it. I like what I'm seeing for it. It comes out in July. Well, it will be July, but it's also August. And here we are having the scene getting together. We have now reached into the climax. Shot of Clint, Natasha, and Steve gonna get ready to go to war. The Battle of New York. High Niner. Here we are. Let's go. Bounce. I'm gonna need a drink for this. Do you feel it? Inevitably, you rise. Always full. You Avengers, you are my meteor, my swift and terrible sword. You does the inevitability. You rise, only to fall. You Avengers are my meteor, my swift and terrible sword. We right back where we started. Stark Industries, and here's the part we've been waiting for. I have an army. We have a Hulk. We built up to this. Hour and 39 minutes. All right. I just want to hear this whole lot exchange.
Avengers.
Avengers? You have heard of it? Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Iron Man.
But listen, your brother.
The way this delivery is really nice. Really awesome here. You.
Not everybody. When they come, and they will. We have a
We have a Hulk. well, you come out on top. Because if you think we're not going to protect the world, you better make them sure we'll avenge it. Yes! And he's just sitting there, drinking his alcohol, and he and Iron Man are fighting. Big mistake, Loki. And just threw him out of his own place. Uh-oh. Just threw him out in his Iron Man armor. This is easily my favorite shot in the Super Bowl trailer and in this entire movie. You gotta love Iron Man, y'all. Now again, Loki. It's kind of funny how this final battle and Transformers Dark of the Moon has the same exact like final battle, except this movie does it better with Loki's army. Don't get me wrong, that final battle in Chicago and Dark of the Moon was a badass, but this is more badass. Yeah, here's Iron Man flying around, just shutting it down, flying around, attacking. Just blowing it all up. What do you think of Downhill with Will Ferrell? To be honest, I have not watched that movie. I've heard a lot of not very good things, and so I just decided not to check it out. But I do like Will Ferrell as an actor, but not when he's doing bad crap like Holmes and Watson. Ooh, wait till I review that. That is going to be a fun rant. The sad thing with that movie is that with Holmes and Watson, I made it through 59 minutes in, and I had to turn it off. I could not sit through any. There was only a few minutes left when I was watching that movie, and I said, I can't deal with this. I can't do it. I cannot sit through any more of this movie. This is a unfunny movie. It's not even good as a Sherlock Holmes type movie. And here Loki and Thor going head to head, brother versus brother, which we get that a lot with these two, and then Gamora and Nebula, but they're not. But I understand their sibling rivalry there because Thanos put them against each other. Natasha. I love this. This is some of the best action. I'm sorry, y'all seeing the epitaph in this lose his mind over this, geeking out over this. It's awesome. Oh, big mistake, Loki. Captain America. I don't want to see Downhill based on the plot, Caleb says. Look, I feel you. It is sort of a remake of a movie that has the same exact name. So yeah, Will Ferrell, Downhill. No, not really interested in impressing, but I'm glad you are enjoying this commentary. And there you have our guys, Natasha again wearing that amazing leather outfit, which is costume designers. And they're attacking the city. Sorry about that little technical difficulty pressing. Sorry about that, but it's back on now. And here's the Hulk. Now we finally get to this. Yes! The classic shot. And he's finna Hulk out. Let's go. Here we go. Alright. Alright, man. I'm bringing the party, guys. Here it goes. Yes! Hulk smash. You gotta love the Hulk. I do want to see another solo movie with him, but because this whole thing was Universal and them, I don't think we're gonna get another movie. But I would love to see more Hulk, especially getting back to the way he is and the Professor Hulk. The classic shot: Hawkeye, Thor, Black Widow, Cap. Yes. We would get another awesome shot like this in Avengers Age of Ultron with them, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and the Vision. Here we go. Hulk. Here it comes. The Hulk. Smash. You finna smash. And doing exactly what Cap told him. Smash and stuff. Don't mess with the Hulk. Thor using his hammer. God of Thunder. There, you just sitting there and taking. I'm sitting here taking this all in and just geeking out right now. This is an awesome moment. You can't deny this moment. It is awesome. Badass. Nick Fury and the Shield members and Maria Hill. We're back with them. Hawkeye is using his bow and arrow. Shutting it down. Iron Man flying the city. I'm losing my mind right now, smiling and just getting high. This is why we love superhero movies, especially like this. I'm just losing my mind right now. Just all this entertaining action. Hulk. Take them down, Black Widow. I'm sorry about that. But yeah. Oh. Black Widow fighting one of them. I'm on this stream yard in this commentary just losing my mind over this. It's just like I did back in 2012 when I first watched this. But can you really blame me though? Because this is fun stuff going on here. Going on here in the moments. Yeah. It's just action after action after action after action. It just gets. Whoa! 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 Oh my god! Stellan Skarsgård, Solvik. If you're still there, Preston, we still going. Woo! 2 hours into the stream. You don't do that to Captain America. He owns you. Oh, now you want to play. You want to play. You want to play. All right. Just wait until part two. Three people watching. We still here. Ain't got the swag up. It's just in my business. Go to jail. Shoot him. Wow. Low key. Like a widow lands. Hulk. This here got a big must have gotten a big reaction out of everybody. Puny God. Hulk just wrecking Loki. Lou Ferrigno's voice when he says puny God. What happens to three people? The other two guys watching. We have three people watching. I guess people going in and out as always. I never a bad time talking about superhero antagonists. All you see, all this destruction that Loki has caused in New York. Destruction, destruction. Oh, this is cool. They're right on your tail, Hawkeye. Just take them down. There's more of them. I can't wait for his show. Slow motion shot. Another iconic shot from the Super Bowl trailer and all the other trailers. Love that shot. He just got hurt. Hulk just completely owning it, shutting it down. Don't be shooting at him. Okay. We got some people from S.H.I.E.L.D. going to help. Nick Fury. Boom! Boom! Comes the boom! They got him. Now fly. I don't know why I'm dancing for it. This ain't going into the galaxy. I guess I'm just dancing because I'm enjoying this and being happy. But you ain't got nothing else to do while we're all still quarantined. But we will slowly get back on our feet again. We are just here as Black Widow trying to shut it down using that Tesseract. Iron Man flying around the city, great imagery. You're gonna be seeing me geek out like this with Wonder Woman and VHS or DVDs. Which one would you pick? Well, it's a tough. That's a nice question. If you asking me, if you're asking me personally, I pick DVD because DVDs and Blu-rays are basically still the new thing. Now, and also 4K is also a new thing, but VHS is not a problem. I do love VHS. In VHS, yeah, physical media, I'm a physical media guy and digital media guy. So, yeah. And here they all are. Tony is going all the way up in the sky and Earth to see Tony take that down. The call's failing. Reminiscent of Superman Returns of him free falling back down to Earth. And the army is destroyed. But yeah, person, if you're asking me, I prefer DVD. Buying physical media guy and digital guy. And here's Tony free falling back to Earth. Sorry about that little geek out moment there. And there's Tony. And Hulk is about to catch him. Yay, Hulk caught him. I love Iron Man 3, to tell you the truth, Preston. I think Iron Man 3 is a very underrated film. So is Iron Man 2. But there's none of these MCU movies I hate. I love all 23 of them. Even though Thor Ragnarok is my least favorite. As I constantly keep saying. But yeah. They're trying to see if he's alright. he took a hell of a risk for his team. And Loki's still at it. And Loki is here at the hands of defeat, knowing that he's lost. This shot here of Hawkeye. This is absolutely the shot of the thumbnail. There we go. The world responds to alien attack aftermath. The New Yorkers celebrate victory, Tony Stark. And now here they are just worshiping him as a hero. And the Avengers as heroes. Thank you, Avengers. The late Stan Lee, great cameo, always great to see a cameo from him. But it's weird now when you watch an MCU movie, especially with Black Widow, because we're not going to see him anymore. New York crisis. What if the world needs the Avengers? They'll come back because we'll need them. Just darn right. Oh. And that leads into Florida Dark World. Steve and Tony are friends, Black Widow and Hawkeye. They'll come back because we because the world will need to.
Stick.
Steve just riding around on his motorcycle. Mm-hmm.
He'll come back.
Because we need them. Maria Hill. Tony. Pepper. The reconstruction there. Stark with the A on top of it. It's YouTube users as superheroes. What do you think about that idea? To be honest with you, that's kind of funny. It's kind of cool. Produced by Kevin Feige. We are at the title sequence. Jerry Lactam, Alan Fine, John Favreau, Stan Lee, director of photography. The same director of photographer, he did the cinematography work on Godzilla 2014. Lisa Lessig, Alexandra Byrne. Music by Alan Silvestri. Music supervisor Dave Jordan. Visual effects supervisor Jim Xers. But you asked me, that's kind of cool to have YouTubers as superheroes. I see many people cosplay online. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner. This is a very creative style sequence. It's 3 of the 4 Avengers movies has creative style sequences, especially Endgame. Gregg, Cobie, Smulders, Jenny Agutter, Jersey Skomolamiski with Stellan Skarsgård, and Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. Marvel Studios presents in association with Paramount Pictures. This will be one of the last 2 Marvel Studios production. A Joss Whedon film. Coming up on our mid-credit scene, which sets up the big bad guy. Bad guy. Let's go. Wow. And you see in space Thanos is not Josh Brolin, but this is our first glimpse of what's to come. Josh Brolin does play him in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and in Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame and the little after credit scene. Yes. Live to Rise by Soundgarden. I'm just gonna sit here and watch the credits until we get to the other credit scene. But if you guys have any more questions you would like me to answer, especially you, Preston, go ahead and I'll answer them. Tomorrow's commentary will be for Avengers: Age of Ultron. Paul Bettany, who will later become Vision, Alexis Denisof, Powers Booth, Massimiliano Hernandez, Harry Dean Stanton, Ashley Johnson, Stan Lee as himself, based on Marvel comics by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, created by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and listen, watch these credits roll, and then we'll get into the last post-credit scene. But yeah, again, if you have any other questions, feel free to tell me, and I'll answer them. 3 people watching. I wonder how many people are going to be watching when I do Avengers: Age of Ultron commentary tomorrow. I will post in my community tab what will be the next set of commentaries, because I know you guys are getting a kick out of these. And thank you all for getting my Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame commentaries. For who's out there watching me just go nuts over the biggest ambitious projects in any film history, besides Watchmen, Lord of the Rings, New York Unit. All right. Marvel Studios, security, creative consultants, special thanks. Ralph Macchio, Mark Millar, Brian Michael Bendis, John Romita Sr., Jim Starlin, special effects by ILM. A lot of hard work goes into superhero movies. Whether you love them or hate them, or if you're not a fan of superhero movies, you at least have to appreciate the work that goes into these movies. It takes a lot of guts for them to do what they do. Hydrolox, Digital Domain, visual effects by Katina Creative, Luma Pictures. So many visual effects companies come together to create a very impossible task, pre-visualization. Thanks to New Deal Digital Intermediate 3D conversion, we're about to come up on these our after credit scene, which you have to give credit to X-Men: The Last Stand to start these whole mid-credit, after-credit scenes, which that will be a redo commentary. Music composed and conducted, Shoot the Thrill, Black Dirt, Live to Rise. Soundtrack available on Marvel Music Hollywood Records. All right. Here we go. The heroes eating out. You can't forget that. They're all just eating out and looking at each other. And distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures, Marvel, and Paramount. Well, that was that was it. That was the OG Avengers live commentary. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as you heard me enjoying geeking out. Stick around tomorrow for the final Avengers commentary for the Avengers quadrilogy with my personal favorite, Avengers: Age of Ultron. I would like to thank Caleb, my boy, who basically is and also I'd love to thank Preston Fullerton, who stuck around and watched. I hope you enjoy watching as much as I enjoy bringing it to you. I got more MCU commentaries planned. We got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Far From Home. I'm going to be re-uploading the commentary I did with the guys for Spider-Man Homecoming last year. We got X-Men: The Last Stand, redo commentary, Dark Phoenix, all of that. I hope you all enjoy it. Stick around tomorrow, exactly at 1 o'clock for Avengers: Age of Ultron. I hope you guys enjoyed this. All my social media links in the description box down below. And if you want to check out my other commentaries, there will be a card up there down below. So you guys keep cool. Join the Epitasinus. I'll see you guys when I upload the reviews for The Hunt, Invisible Man, The Call of the Wild, Sonic the Hedgehog. Basically playing a little 2020 catch up since we're all stuck in the house and doing more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Age of Ultron. And this movie celebrates its anniversary on the 4th of May, Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'll see you guys in many more commentaries. Bye-bye.